I get a call from his significant other saying, he said Big U trying to pin a murder on him. I said, what? He said, yeah, he said something about Money Mike. I said, I ain't got nothing to do with Luce Cannon.
Yeah, who's Money Mike?
This dude got unalive, right? I said, that has nothing to do with Luce Cannon. Why would Big U do that, right? He said, I don't know, but he says you may have access to a video that can help him show it wasn't him, right?
Alright y'all, now it looked like Wack100 is playing a dirty game, and one thing I could say is that I realized recently he's a good manipulator and knows how to control the board to work within his favor, all whilst acting like he's clueless. We recently see him get on Adam22 and in but so many words say that Luce Cannon may be cooperating to get himself out of his current situation with the feds due to his wife Charisse asking for a video of a man getting unalived by the name of Money Mike. Wack's stance on it was that Luce Cannon had nothing to do with that situation, so why would he want the video? On top of that, he says the story in which he was given was that Big U and Luce Cannon allegedly saw each other when they went to get blood drawn, and Big U told Luce Cannon that he was going to tell the feds that Luce Cannon is responsible for the unaliving of Money Mike. Now I think that story is total bull, and let's say hypothetically speaking, Big U did tell Luce Cannon that, right? Well, why would you want the video? What is you having the video going to do? So that didn't make sense, but then also, Wack100 has text messages between him and Luce Cannon's wife to back up everything he was saying, and she also stated that she would be getting in contact with attorneys concerning the video. She even went as far as asking Wack to testify on what he knows about the situation on Luce Cannon's behalf. So with all that being said, it's alleged through the grapevine that Big U may or may have not had involvement in that situation some way, somehow, and it's believed that maybe Luce Cannon is going to use that video along with whatever intel that he has pertaining to the situation to give to the feds against Big U, allegedly. So it's a lot going on, and now that the video of the situation have dropped, which was never made public to the world prior, this seemed to be one of those videos that was floating around amongst the inner crowds, but what a coincidence, right after Wack spoke about the video and who wanted it, now it's been leaked to the world. I don't know, but I think this may be Wack's way of putting a video out there through DJ Academics or whoever's platform, knowing that the feds is always watching. Because now, it don't have to be sent to any attorneys or anything. It's already out. But anyway, let's watch the video and point out a few things that was kind of weird. Keep in mind the situation, according to Wack, is a cold case. It wasn't pinned on anybody, no suspects, not in nobody's court documents or nothing, which made it even more weird as to why Luce would want the video in the first place, especially if it had nothing to do with him. But anyway, let's get into the video, but before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
So they knew that.
Alright, so now that y'all got to watch it, right? Let's get into some things that was just kind of weird with the whole thing from the beginning. According to Wack100, if y'all don't know what y'all was watching, according to him, when he did the interview with Adam22, he says that they tried to rob Money Mike. It became a scuffle because I guess Money Mike wasn't trying to give it up. Somehow, some way, Money Mike got shot in the process and he was left there to pass away. Now, we do see clear as day that he's getting robbed, right? As he's trying to get into his car, which looks like maybe it was a clear set, either a clear setup or they just had to drop on him. Cause they ran right here while his car was parked. I guess he was trying to go into whatever lot this was, who knows, right? But it looks like he was trying to get in there and then they came and then that's when everything took place. Now look, the scuffle. He got shot some way, somehow. They took his chain, ran off.
Somebody knew that.
Here's an interesting part about this as well. Who is this guy right here? Whoever this was is bogus. I ain't gonna lie to you. Clearly, it was somebody that was in contact with him. It looked like they was talking, whatever it was, when he was backing up trying to get into his car. And then that's when everything took place. But if you pay attention, they're not paying no attention to him. He just gets in his car and watch from his car everything take place. Look, it's the friend. They was just talking. He gets in his car. He just watches. He just watched. Still staying there, just watch. Now here's a crazy part about that situation. If you was a friend, you're either going to do two things, right? A real friend is going to get out and try to help, right? Probably try to, I know some people may say, well, maybe he didn't have a weapon. They had weapons. What is he supposed to do? He's supposed to get unalive too. I get it, right? Because some people may try to still interfere. Some people may not. So I get both sides of the spectrum. However, to sit there and just watch, right? Maybe if you were scared or you didn't have nothing on you, your mind would tell you automatically to at least try to leave, because you don't know if you might be the next victim. They seen both of y'all friends. How did they even feel that comfortable to turn their back on you and do what they was doing to him and pay you no mind? Right? And if you the friend, you probably, at least me, I would think, well, you know what? Let me get out of here, because they just see me talking to him. Maybe they may come to me next and try to rob me or shoot me, whatever it is. But he stood there and watched the whole thing take place. See it one more time.
Somebody knew that.
See? Friend right there. They run up on him. They didn't pay the friend no mind at all. They paid him zero mind. Left him there. Yeah, definitely was a setup situation, right? But the next question is, by who? By who?
Somebody knew that.
See? Look. They knew exactly. They waited for him to come out. Look how he ran around. Look, none of them, they just got their back comfortably turned to him. They don't know if he got a well, maybe they do, because maybe they in cahoots with each other. Who knows? But he could have a weapon. He could have something. Anybody that's going on a drill or something to rob somebody, they're not going to be that comfortable turning their back towards you. Now, like I said, I don't know who's who or what transpired. I'm just going based on what I observed. This looked kind of crazy. I ain't going to lie. Alright, that's pretty much it. I see right here it says Wack100 leaks Money Mike on the live in video. The caption said, it's getting spooky in LA. Wack100 uses DJ Academics to leak a video of Rolling 60's OG Money Mike getting on the live. Rest in peace. This M is not public or an indictment. So exactly, this is what I stated earlier, because Wack100 told us during his interview with Adam 22 that it's a cold case, right? It's a cold case. This seemed like a video that was just circulating around the guys. This was never supposed to hit social media, right? Because now, who knows? Maybe the feds got ammunition to I don't know, man. But this was never supposed to get out there. However, it did. And they're saying that Wack100 is the one that put it out there. Now, let's be 100% clear. We don't know 100% if Wack released the video, but it's a mighty strange coincidence how as soon as he speaks on a video and Luce Cannon wanting a video, it's released to the public, right? It's put out there somehow, some way. We didn't see this prior. So I don't know, man. Yeah, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. There's a guy right here that says Wack is definitely a Fed agent, he does too much and is too comfortable. That's a fact. What's the role doing? Look, see, even somebody said it right here. What's the role of dude getting into the black car? If that's his friend, he's a buster. Exactly. Now look.
Somebody knew that.
Right? Look, they was together. Either they was together or somehow, some way, this guy in the black right here knew him. He knew Money Mike. It looked like they was talking, and he's walking away. Right? Gets in the car. At this point, he sees everything going down. He see him going, he see the other guy, he see the car right here. He's watching. Then he gets in the car. Insisted. No sense of urgency to leave. No sense of urgency to try to like scramble, like, yo, what I'm gonna do? Try to back anybody in that position. If that's really a friend, like I said, you're gonna do two things. You're either gonna jump out and help, or you're gonna run because you don't know if you may be next. But you're not gonna sit there and watch the whole thing. Why are you that comfortable? Right? So that's pretty much it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what's up with this. So like I said, Wack100 is a legend. That the video was already sent to Charisse, or Carice, however you say her name, which is Luce Cannon's wife. We don't know what's gonna come out of that, but if we do hear that Big U may be involved, or suddenly we hear that he's being charged with this, we know why. We know why. Right? So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.